Hey, this is Jim Alfredson with Hammond here at Summer NAMM in Nashville, speaking with Craft Music about the new Hammond XK-5. This is actually the XK-5 traditional Pro system, excuse me. This comes with dual manuals, pedals, this nice metal stand and bench, and Hammond is also offering a XK-5 wooden cabinet that they call the A3. And that comes with a more B3-like wooden cabinet, which you can see over here. And it's called the A3. This is kind of funny. It's called the A3 because the original model Hammond A that was released in the 30s was a little bit shorter in depth than a B3, and this is about the same depth as an A from the 30s, so they call it the A3. And then I'm playing through a Leslie 3300W, which is the wood cabinet version of the Leslie 3300 300-watt solid state with a 2 preamp in it. It sounds killer. So the XK-5 is the brand new flagship from Hammond. The amazing thing about the XK-5 is it's been totally redesigned from the ground up. It has a brand new sound engine. They've gone away from the engine that they've been using for the last several years into a hybrid modeled and sampled engine called MTW1, I believe. And it's got a brand new keybed, which is a proprietary keybed designed by Hammond itself. It features a multi-contact system that replicates the contact system in a traditional vintage B3. And one of the amazing things about it is you can actually hear the harmonics. You can hear the drawbars come in sequence like on a vintage organ. So there's 3 physical contacts in the keyboard instead of 2 like your standard MIDI keyboard. And there's 3 virtual contacts per physical contact for a grand total of 9. And you can go into the software and you can actually set which drawbar on which key gets triggered on which contact. It's amazingly extensive how you can customize this thing. So you can make it like a really worn out B3 that's just been played to death and is real sloppy and crunchy and doesn't totally respond maybe to every single keystroke if that's what you're looking for, or you can make it respond like a brand new B3 from the factory in like 1963, so it plays exactly the same as something that just came off the factory line, nice and tight. But the beautiful thing is, even with all that, when you're doing like percussive, like rhythmic stuff, it's not triggering every single drawbar maybe on every single note every single time, just like a vintage organ would, because of the way that the contacts are aligned underneath the keys on a vintage organ. So you get that kind of percussiveness and the response of a vintage B3 or a vintage C3 or a vintage tone wheel organ in the digital realm. And also if you play, really slow and it changes the attack, it changes how the key click reacts to your playing, depending on if you're playing fast or slow or with hard velocity or soft velocity. To sum it up, it feels like a B3, it feels like the real deal. It's got a brand new digital Leslie in it. It's got, everything is new. It's been, like I said, designed from the ground up. It's really like having any B3 that you want right at your fingertips. It's amazing. New Hammond XK-5 for Craft Music. I'm Jim Alfredson. Thanks a lot.